Hi Aquarius, welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel and this is your reading for September 1st through 15th. I will be working with several different card decks and I can't wait to get started. First off, a big thank you to everyone out there who has been supportive, has subscribed, has requested personal readings, or just given words of love and encouragement. This is still a very new channel and all of your influence is absolutely recognized and appreciated. So I'm very, very grateful for everyone out there. First, a few notes. Reach out and subscribe if you have not already and you're thinking about it. Go ahead and click on that button so that you will get notifications when there are more videos and more readings coming out. And also give it that dragon claw up and hit the like button. Go ahead and do that. It's not painful and it's awesome. Helps more people tune into the little dragon family that we've got going here. So without further ado, these are our general readings, so this will not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. If the messages do resonate with you, then take those. Those are definitely meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, Aquarius, let them go. They belong to another water bearer out there. This is going to correspond to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And all Aquarius cross watchers are absolutely welcome and invited to join us. So let's go ahead and start with three spirit animal cards from the Druid Oracle deck. We've got lots of earthy Virgo and Capricorn energy around us right now, so we're going to pull in with these earth spirits and see which ones are strongest in your field right now, Aquarius. Divine beings of light, angels, guides, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with me now as we read for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aquarius. Please protect their energy as well as mine during the session and bring through messages of clarity for their highest good. Thank you. Okay, very strong earthy energy right off of the bat, Aquarius. And let me tell, oh, all of it's very earthy. Alright, so we're starting out with the boar. And so this this card hasn't come up, but the feminine aspect of this card has come up for quite a few people, the sow. So here comes the masculine aspect of the same energy. So our boar spirit, it's interestingly enough, right now we are in the Chinese year of the pig, which is also referred to as the boar. This is very warrior, masculine, protective energy. It's very strong and it's very, very concerned for the well-being of its family and its loved ones, and so it's very caring for its home. And it definitely is associated with that divine masculine, that divine warrior spirit, which is not someone that delights in war and killing, but is really just doing that as a protective measure to take care of what it loves and what it values. This is also, to me, a very earthy, very ancient energy. So, a very strong, and you can see the helmet, of the warrior in the background. It's a very beautiful card. So absolutely, Aquarius, right now, you're really connecting with the earth. On the divine feminine element, here comes the cow. And let me tell you, this cow, it's a Highland cow, which I really love in the drawing and the artwork, but she has been showing up in so many people's readings for this first couple weeks of September. So there's something very powerful and beautiful. I did a personal spread for myself a few weeks ago, and that cow came up very strongly. And so she's a very divine figure, very peaceful, very nurturing, connected to mothering and the goddess, very strong goddess energy. And so really it's telling you to be peaceful, to be stable, that in order to be at peace, you don't have to do anything. You just have to be. It's very, very beautiful, very strong spirituality. And so, I also get into the, those Celtic and Druidic aspects. In the old days, the country people really saw the cow as a divine figure. And not only in that culture, but in other cultures, the cow has been seen as very divine and sacred. And so, you know, people would turn to the cow in times of grief, sadness, sickness. If somebody was very ill or they had a chill, you know, they would actually, like, you know, get them to snuggle up against the cow for the night so that they would be warm and they'd break the fever and they'd be okay. So the cow has a lot, and cattle in general in the Celtic traditions are just very powerful. The next one, again, very, very strong goddess energy. Here comes that white horse, Epona. So this is all about movement, but also staying very connected to the earth. And so I think it's very interesting, Aquarius, that all of your animal cards that came up, all of them are you know, four-footed, earth-based, you know, very earth-connected creatures that are all about the divine feminine or masculine, the horse and the cow being the divine feminine and the boar being the divine masculine. So you're really bringing in the balance between the two. The horse also says that you've got travel and movement and a journey that you have to take on your mind. So you may be really thinking about, I've got somewhere I need to go, I've got someone I need to see, I've got something that I've got to do. So all of that's coming in very, very strongly for you. So let's pull some tarot, and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to mention a few things about your astrological influences, and I do talk about that at more length in your August 21st through 31st reading. So if you're interested in getting a little deeper into your astrology, I do talk about it more on that video. But I will pull up the fact, like I said, there's a lot of earth going on, and for you, Aquarius, that is triggering the houses of water for you. So that, you know, Pisces house, the Scorpio house, the Cancer house are all very highlighted. Y'all have been really going through some very heavy emotional upheaval and times, and there's no getting around that. So this is, to me, a very strong period of time where you're really cleansing and purifying and clearing a lot of the deep psyche, a lot of the deep soul. You may have some very intense encounters with yourself and your own emotional depth, which sometimes can be really unsettling, especially when you're an air element and you're more into your logic and into the mental energy that you possess. Because when it gets into those emotional, spiritual realms, you can't logic or think your way out of it or through it. You have to feel through it. You have to be in it. And so that's, you know, there's that cow, that nurturing. She's saying, you know what, honey, you're safe. No matter how dark the night, no matter how tough it gets, you're protected, you're safe, you're at home and you're warm, and everything is okay. So just take a little flashlight when you go on that journey. You're going to be fine. So let's pull the tarot and see what comes up for you, Aquarius. Okay, so lots of rapid energy coming in, Aquarius. My goodness, this is super fast-paced. You feel like, I mean, this is everything coming at you. So 8 of Wands, that's absolutely a traveling energy. You could be going somewhere much sooner than anticipated, or somebody or something is coming towards you much faster than you thought at first. Usually this is good news, so this is usually very positive. Knight of Wands is coming through, Aquarius, so this is your element. This is air, so this is rapid communication, rapid thought, and as long as you don't let this turn into anxiety or excessive worry, this can be very positive as well. So up comes Judgment. You're really clearing out the closets. You're really facing your own self here, and you're also calling out any elements that haven't been balanced and haven't, you know, healed the right way, because sometimes this can be a lot of healing from beyond, because it's that regenerational rebirth kind of energy. 8 of Pentacles comes through, so this is something that you've got to work at one day at a time. You need to be a little bit patient with that energy, Aquarius, because it doesn't mean, you know, sometimes it's like a lot of this energy is very rapid, so you're kind of expecting an immediate return on everything, but don't expect that right away. The energy may be rapid, but the actual result may be a little bit of a longer time in coming. But look at Nine of Wands comes out. So you have got so much rapid movement. That's a very intense, very fiery energy. And interesting how, you know, in the beginning of the reading, there's that horse card, and all those knights are coming in on their horses. So there's a lot of movement here for you, Aquarius. Let's pull some more cards and see what comes out to deepen this message. Alright, Aquarius, so this is absolutely, woo, love, love, love coming in. Oh my goodness. So look at the Wands and the Lover. So this is absolutely you going towards someone you love coming towards you. This is also very Gemini energy, so there's a lot of communication back and forth. Don't be surprised if there's suddenly, where before energy or communication was stalled, suddenly it starts coming through very, very fast. Over that Knight of Swords, check it out. We've got the Page of Cups. So to me, Aquarius, this is very strong with somebody either coming in with an apology, you coming in with an apology. That's kind of where it starts. So the beginning of this and the forward movement of this definitely starts out with some gentleness, with compassion, with sympathy, with empathy for each other's situation. And so even if you feel they've been kind of harsh with me, I don't know if they really deserve me saying I'm sorry, they do deserve it. They do deserve your gentleness, because sometimes that can melt that ice. And if you feel kind of icy and they come in with some softness, respond in kind, Aquarius. Don't be harsh. Don't be rough. Six of Cups is coming up. You're absolutely in a nostalgia phase right now. You're seeing, you know, oh, I remember the good old days, or I remember good times with my loved ones or my friends or the person I'm in love with. And so you're absolutely having a rebirth of that energy and those ideas. And wow, look at this in both of these decks. Two different tarot decks, same card. Eight of Pentacles, both in that. It's doubling up that energy. So like I said about this taking some time, you needing to do some real practical, physical, real world work on this. Wasn't kidding. Because the Spirit is saying this is a definite message for you. It's like you've got to work at this one day at a time, Aquarius. It's not just going to magically manifest without you doing the work and putting in the effort. So on top of that Knight of Wands that we have the Knight of Pentacles coming forward. Again, this is a grounding energy. So it's saying, here's that Knight of Fire, and he's like, I've got passion, I've got drive, I want to get this done. But the Knight of Pentacles says, hold on, buddy. It's great to have the passion, but let's harness that a little bit, because here we go. We've got to make sure that this is something that can go the distance. We've got to make sure this relationship can absolutely stand the test of time. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Pentacles. So if this is a new project, new thought, new building, new energy, it's like there it all is, coming right in there for you, Aquarius. Really great. And I think that this has to do not just with yourself and the work that you're doing, but very obviously with the work that your partner or hopeful potential partner is doing, because this is definitely about both of your energies involved. But you've got to definitely slow down a little bit, not entirely, but pace yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Don't burn the candle at both ends. So let's pull two angel cards. I'm going to pull one archangel, one oracle card to get some last advice on this reading. Alright, so Aquarius, take your power back. I love this card so much. Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So Aquarius, if you have felt disempowered, if you have felt like you don't have what it takes to get what you want or what you would really like to have, this is telling you, take back that power, take back that feeling that it's like, yes, I do have what it takes. It doesn't take anything more than your own, you know, divine blessings, power, intentions. It isn't about, you know, ego or any kind of, you know, fake sense of self. This is about your true divine power, and when you're one with the universal flow, you absolutely gain more of that. So I'm going to pull one oracle card to see what comes out deeper on that message. Oof, release and surrender. Absolutely beautiful, Aquarius. I love this. So it's funny, I think a couple other people also have had this in their reading, so this is that Virgo energy coming in. There's some stuff, some toxicity, some things that you've got to let go of. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped. Open your hands, arms, and hearts to our love and assistance. So this is saying it is taking back your power, but it's not really truly. Where does your power come from, Aquarius? It comes from the divine. And if you've been holding on too tight, trying to control something so hard, it's squeezing it to death. So they're telling you, let it go. Open up your hands, open up your heart. And I love on the bottom of the deck, here is steady progress. Capricorn had this too, so this is very much about that one day at a time, earthy energy, that it just, you know, be a little patient and do the work each day, Aquarius. So hope you enjoyed your reading. This is absolutely beautiful, and those are your messages for this beginning of September. See you soon. Bye-bye.